Okay, welcome back to the Lucidity Break podcast.
Phil's not ready for that.
No, I was ready. This has been a lot.
He is not emotionally ready.
I am totally ready for this. I just didn't think it would go this long. I was expecting maybe 3 parts at the most, but, with you getting into a gunfight with starving prisoners and Gerald and espionage and your attempts to, let's bring them to our side. I didn't realize.
Hey, I thought it might work if we're like, hey, you see that we have all this nice food? You can eat better and then live in a better society.
I don't know. Mall's pretty secure. Anyway, I'm Phil. I'm your market for now, and we've got Justin, Ashley, and Cam because I don't feel like having them introduce themselves.
I'm Ashley. Fuck you, Cam.
Wow. just a straight fuck you, Cam, right off the bat. Cam's not doing anything but looking at his phone, eating a pretzel stick, and he's like, fuck you, Cam.
I meant to say fuck you, Phil. I'm so used to just saying that to Cam.
Damn, Cam.
Because I dicked you over that much.
Yeah.
I didn't do much dicking you guys over at all. You all did it yourselves.
See, no, that was all me.
Yeah, that was all just...
Okay, anyway, you guys are leaving off. You guys got trapped in a room, locked in. You found some auto parts, a sex room, which you filled with clothing, which you took the clothing, then discarded for more clothing, and you are now at another back room on the other side, trying to escape.
Okay. Can you pick the lock to the break room door?
This other door?
Oh yeah, you're at the break room door now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a...
Was the other door locked?
The other door was locked, and I think you failed on the criminality.
No, the after the break room. We're not talking about the door inside the break room.
No, the one the other door on the other side, it is locked.
Okay. And you were in his check to hear if there's anything.
You don't hear anything.
Nothing. Can we tell by the map if that's like the wall, like leading to the outside, or if it's leading to another
map?
room?
No. By the map, it actually looks like it just leads right out into the mall.
Well, where do they go for smoke breaks?
They'd have to go outside for smoke breaks.
Like, so that door doesn't lead to outside.
The door Okay, so the way the mall works is...
Just show me where...
Okay, the way it works is that there is like a little in-between section in certain areas. And you guys are in the in-between. So over here is like, over in this area, a larger area, there's malls and shops and whatnot. And then,
so we're not by the wall. We're actually like...
We're in the middle.
You're essentially, you are between stores.
Okay.
And then if you open that door, you can go outside, but it's locked.
Okay.
And it opens inward to where you're at.
Alright, I'll try to unlock that door then.
Is it raining still?
If it was...
You don't know.
Here.
But if it was like really...
if it's really fun,
you
can kind of, if you think you hear something, but you're not sure.
Like a pitter-patter?
Something, kind of, but you would have to go outside to see because of the glass ceilings.
Okay.
Well, basically, if it was as heavy as it was before, we'd be able to hear it.
Yeah, it's not
but
as heavy.
But it's not as heavy.
It's not as heavy as before.
Alright, criminality.
Crit fail. Crit
Ashley, how many lockpicks did you bring with you? Because you already lost.
I lost one.
Do you have any haul left?
I have plenty of haul.
You want to spend a haul for another lockpick if you want a criminality again later?
Yeah.
Because that's what I was going to take.
No, don't spend it yet. Spend it when you need it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's locked.
I feel like I've been feeling... Fuck this! I'm gonna just shoot the goddamn door open! I'm so mad.
Everyone backs away.
Everyone back away!
First, I give her my silenced pistol.
You don't need a roll to shoot it. It's not running away.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I shoot the damn door. I'm so pissed.
Make sure you spend a bullet.
Yeah, I will.
I did.
Well, yeah.
Cam did. You shoot the lock.
Yeah.
It breaks.
There's now a bullet lodged in the lock.
Wait,
Does the door open inwards or outwards?
It goes in towards you.
Can we...
So I didn't shoot...
Up above you, if you look, there's a bar.
Can we take off the hinges?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
first of all, I wasn't shooting the actual handle. I was shooting the part where that little... fuck it.
The lock is in the handle.
Oh. Mm-hmm. So now I didn't break the...
You shot.
I'll take off the hinges.
You take off the hinges, but there's still the one thing above that will require...
I'll spend it endurance.
Yeah, that or a mechanics roll.
I'll just hang on it. It breaks really easily. I know that from experience.
There. You've now broken the door.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah, I think so.
LMG out.
How are you gonna pull down? You're gonna pull down the door? Just grab the handle
and
boop.
So do we know our... Wait.
Resistance.
So do we know our way out at this point to where we need to our motorcycle?
We don't know what's behind the door.
Nope.
Where are we doing now? Awareness?
Together we pull.
Oh, you guys want to do it? You guys want to do a group resistance to pull on it?
Yep. So.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Who gives +1s?
I have
resistance.
I have 1 resistance.
+1. So together we got a +3.
Sure.
Okay.
Still failed.
Jeez.
God damn it. We can't get this move.
You guys are having lots of trouble with the door.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna shoot that thing.
Well, the top thing, you have to pull it down. It's in the little thing. The resistance was to pull. It's a decently heavy door.
Can I unscrew it that too?
I mean, I thought he broke that thing up top.
I broke the handle, so it's disconnected. It's just the
Oh.
door won't move this way.
Yeah.
Hey, you can mechanics or you can spend an endurance.
Fuck it, I'll spend it in endurance.
I'm gonna actually eat our rations.
You busted the thing. You can push the door one way or the other.
Pull.
The door falls towards you. Athletics to move out of the way.
Do we all have to?
I'm
Just
good.
him. He's good.
Yep.
He just kind of pulls it down. He's like, whoop, boom, and it makes a loud noise.
Run.
Get run. Wait, what is on the other side of the door?
It's empty.
No, is it going into like the hallway?
It's going into the open area of clothing.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of shops, kind of the first level where you were before.
Yeah. Can I look up at the glass ceiling?
You look at the glass ceiling.
Is it raining?
It's raining, but not nearly as hard. It's
Okay.
it's more like
Ooh.
basic rain.
Running.
Real quick awareness to see what's around. Yep, good to go.
You see 2 dudes patrolling up top. Are you guys running out or are you stealthing out?
Stealth.
Run. We just made a big loud noise.
You don't want negatives to stealth?
I mean, it might compensate for my ghillie suit.
What about these 2?
Cam's like, fuck those 2.
I'm running. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's just run. Athletics to book the shit out.
Athletics to book, and then another one to dodge bullets.
There are 2 people. Who are they shooting at?
So that's 2 endurance.
They can always shoot it at one person.
They're gonna shoot at Justin.
Okay. Who
Because
else?
you're the head.
And they're gonna shoot at Ashley.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna spend that
I
ration.
made it!
He made it!
Alright.
How about the other 2? Do you take any bullet?
I'm gonna dodge bullets
spend
first, and I'm gonna
1 trauma.
spend 2 over,
Sure.
and I fail.
And another. So
4 to hit location 1.
4 for
1 damage to hit location 4.
4 for running. I get. Is it? Well, I want to spend those for
you'll-
dodging bullets. I think.
Okay,
more
so
running.
at your athletics,
I'll do 2 for athletics and then the 4 for dodging bullets.
sure. Spend everything.
Because you said I have to do.
you have
I
to
have
do
to
2.
do
You have to
2.
do 1 to run and 1 to dodge. And you made your athletics?
I've not rolled yet. Is what type of
Oh, I
guns
made
are
my
these?
I made my
They're
run.
using rifles.
Okay, so that's not stun and kill.
I made my run just to
Just-
run, and now I gotta make my roll just to dodge. With that, gets the +4.
Sure. How much peopleness do you have left?
I passed. I have 1 to trauma, 2 to stress, and then I have my whole thing for break. But I passed.
Which direction are you running?
I'm running the same. We're
Towards
literally
where
doing a
our
straight
motorcycle-
shot.
Towards the motorcycle.
You're towards the motorcycle. Okay.
I'm spending 2 over.
Still failed.
Yep, still failed.
Just takes him longer.
It'll take you longer.
I get shot at
You're
again.
gonna get shot at again.
Okay.
They're not
Should
gonna.
I just roll once then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the one of them's gonna. The same guy who's shooting at you is gonna shoot at you again.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey,
Hey!
you dodged it this time. All right.
All right, bullets hurt.
Bullets hurt, except one just crashes into the ground beside you.
Yeah.
Yep, so we get there. You guys need to cover me. I'm going to actually do something called taking my time.
Okay.
I believe that was what it's called.
What do you?
where I'm just taking my time to succeed on changing out the ignitions.
Okay.
He's
You're still in the hallway.
How
we
many,
have a-
how many endurances do we need to make it to the car?
To make it through the Dick's Sporting Goods. Because you ran out in this hallway right here in the middle of the hallway. So you have to run over to here, get into the Dick's Sporting Goods, get out of the Dick's Sporting Goods.
Okay, so we have 1 more hallway to go through.
You've got
Okay.
one more hallway to go through.
And
So
one-
you just got under the clothing one.
Yep.
Okay, so
So now I just have to spend. I just have to spend 1
Is there
for
a patrol
run
here?
and not for getting
Yes.
shot
Okay.
at.
There are 3 guys, one with an LMG, Two with handguns.
Yep. Spend my last endurance.
2 of them are gonna shoot at Justin.
Then I'm gonna get hit. No questions.
Um,
Because I can only spend 1 action to defend, and that if there's another action, then I get hit automatically.
the 2 handgun guys are gonna shoot at you. The other one is gonna shoot at Cam.
Alright. So, athletic to dodge. I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna
Athletics to
run.
run, I make it.
Nope, fail.
I got 6 damage to hit location 1, or was that 1 damage to hit location?
One damage to hit location 6.
Okay, I spend my last
I got
haul
hit in the hand.
to...
Ow. That might hurt your mechanics. Who knows?
And I do not make my endurance.
So you're gonna get
Make
another shot at you from the LMG.
This one is going to be automatic damage. I made the other one, by the way. 5 damage to hit location 0. Right in the head.
God, your face just hurts.
Head wounds bleed a lot.
Head wounds bleed a lot.
So
I
I'm gonna dodge again.
No one has. Oh
And
no,
I
I
do
have
it.
first
I
aid.
dodge.
Shit, I didn't realize I had first aid.
But I'm not bleeding out yet.
No, you're just. There's a hole in his jaw. It hurts.
Oh, this really
Oh, wait,
hurts.
I've-
I could use some ice
Oh,
cream.
I have a helmet. I'm going to spend 5
Oh.
charges.
Nice.
Sweet.
Clank.
Bing. Oh God.
Jesus Christ,
So-
that's loud.
All
So
right.
we booking it through Dick's.
You got the door's
I made it
locked
through.
from last time. Because remember how he locked the door behind him to lock the vector in with you?
No.
No, but we got out.
Did he go through like the employees thing, or did he do it in the entrance?
It was the main entrance way.
Okay. I'm gonna jump
You
through
could
the
shoot
window.
it. You could shoot the window.
Okay,
It's just a window thing to get in.
Yeah. Shoot, jump through.
Yeah, shoot, jump through, and then I want you all to make 1 athletics to get out.
Is there?
There's
is
nobody.
There
There's
patrol?
nobody in
Okay.
there. But if you fail
there
it,
any
they
endurance-
will, and they will get a shot at
Is
you.
there an endurance for this last one too? Or no?
Failed.
You still have to spend endurance. You are booking it.
Yeah, you have to
Alright.
spend an endurance to run.
I'm just asking.
All right. Did you make it?
2 over 1.
And did you make it, Ashley?
Yes, I did.
I failed.
Justin, they're gonna shoot at you. One of them's gonna shoot at you again. The LMG.
Make it.
All right. Bullets whiz around you. There's still that opening. You guys book through it. Did you bring the motorcycle inside?
No, I brought it on the pavilion.
Oh, it's on the pavilion.
Mhm.
All right.
So we make it outside. I'm gonna take my time. That way I don't succeed. That I don't
That-
fail.
yeah.
We're doing
Do you have any
mechanics.
will?
I have 1 left.
Where?
I'm going to use to
It's-
make sure that we get the car started.
It's
No,
basically.
that's what you're doing.
That's what you're doing.
No, I need to change out the ignition.
That's what you're doing.
That's what you're doing. You're
Okay.
using mechanics to do it and get the vehicle started.
Okay then. Ready? Yep, will in it. I'm out of will, and we are driving away.
Yep.
Okay, you get away. As you guys are driving away, you just hear gunshots.
Yep. And
None of them
we're-
are anywhere near you, but you hear gunshots. You're gonna have to use.
LMG out.
You're gonna have to use a drive to get through all of the cars and speed out of there. Because when you rolled in,
Wasting a lot of bullets there, aren't you?
there was
I'm just gonna stop teasing him, basically, be an asshole.
no
to him.
response. You're too far away.
Oh.
I do not do well in the driving.
How to punish you for this?
They get pot shots.
We run into some zombies and we gotta shoot them.
Yeah, you see a small group of
Because we did break them out open.
thunderstorm and whatnot. You have close by.
LMG out.
You got six casualties 4 away. They are in your path.
Okay,
They are actually from the other store.
shoot them. You are busy
You're
driving.
driving.
Yes.
First one, crit fail.
They're gun jams.
Got it.
Your second attack?
Boop.
Oh yeah, because I can spin the Twitch because I'm not gonna be able to use the Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not dodging the zombie bullets.
Zombies don't have guns. Don't do that.
Got it again. 2 down.
Boop. They are now
Second action is reloading.
3. Well, you gotta unjam your gun.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Okay.
what he's doing.
So that's it. So go ahead and shoot your 2, or
My other 2.
yeah, shoot again. You shoot.
Got him.
Shooting is fun, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I keep wanting to do that or
Pop.
I did kill a vector with
Yeah.
a sword, so.
I-
This is
the-
pretty
Fuck
cool
it.
moment.
sorry. I had to fix that because I keep putting it in the lower one for some reason. But I know that I already had 5 spent, so every time I put it in there, I'm just like boop boop.
You could chuck a grenade.
And I still get that one.
No.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
because
yeah. Yeah, no, I thought you were marking the bottom one again.
down to
yeah,
1.
no, I was moving up. And you're
Okay.
like, no, you don't get that.
There we go. I want to try and shoot the last one. I succeed.
It explodes.
Now we're just
Wait, I
casually
thought I
getting
got
out.
the last two because you were
No,
like,
he
oh,
got,
shoot,
you got
two.
you've gotten 4 of them. He got 1.
Oh, there was
Yeah.
5.
There
I
was
thought there
5.
was 4.
No.
Yep.
All right.
So we casually take them all out and book it out.
Yep. We have 4 fuel left. We're good.
I'm just gonna spend the rest of the fuel to skip all the legs home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Doesn't that take an extra fuel?
No.
It's just more we don't stop.
Mechanically, what is supposed to happen is we can spend fuel to skip legs.
Okay. Don't you also spend fuel to use the legs itself?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
And we had, so we still.
Basically, it's like we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just drive through.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yep.
Honestly, I had an idea for how you guys are gonna get out anyway, but that works as well.
Well,
Just driving out.
It's driving out.
So-
We can use that since we're gonna have a lot of extra time.
Yep. So we get home.
Being a taker's fun.
You get home covered in blood. Visibly, 2 of you have some severe psychological damage.
My leg
I
got
don't
right up.
stop grinning.
I got 4 stun. That heals automatically.
Very nice.
Yep. And my hand.
Didn't you get
heals.
shot too? Besides the.
No, my helmet got it.
What about? Didn't you take another bullet or did you?
No.
No.
You only took the one for the
You got shot in the hand.
Yeah, I got shot in the hand, but that heals automatically.
This is gonna be.
Yeah, and then I heal up my 2.
I dodged all my bullets.
I have 1
'Cause I
point
was-
in detachment at the end of this. Because I got the two dependents.
Damn it, Justin.
Well, you make it back to the Enclave, bleeding,
We get paid.
Dirty.
Being a taker's great. I love this.
and now to go and bring what you said you were gonna bring to Edge.
Yep.
You guys walk in the building. Oh, you're alive.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's impressive. You're smiling more than ever, young lady. Something good happened?
Oh, yes.
And you, Speckhead, why does your dog look disgusted with you?
Let's just say there was a sex room and.
You know what? I heard enough. Sir, they're back. Can you get rid of them? No, I think they have stuff. Are you shitting? Alright. Send them up.
I just like that. No, I've heard enough, and I'm like, I
Wait.
know what she's thinking about that.
On
dog.
second thought, don't send them up. I will be down shortly. I don't need people breaking my doors.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
You.
It wasn't you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Edge walks out, bags under his eyes. You better have brought everything you promised.
Here you go. Here you go. And we just dump it all on them.
Where's the rest of it?
That's all
Did
we
you
could
not
carry.
get the Did you also not get the pictures we sent
You
you?
didn't give us a big enough vehicle to store it all in. We had to use a motorcycle.
Why didn't you bring the car back?
The car wasn't there.
Deception. That's an outright lie. You don't know.
Make it! False information. You even admitted yourself that all that information was sketchy.
Yeah, well, you don't know. Well, that's unfortunate, but also not my problem. I hired you to bring back a lot of clothing, a car, some parts, and camping gear. Hell, I even called up the Enclave to see if we couldn't get an airship out there, so that way we could pick up half this stuff.
Well, wait. So you didn't get the pictures we sent you?
No, I got the pictures. I was just waiting for word back saying it was all clear so we could send things out, or that it was dangerous and we shouldn't send anybody.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Oh yeah.
It's a human farm.
A human farm?
Oh yeah. They're cannibals.
Yeah, it's run by the security.
But last that we know, there was only 4 guys left with guns. One seems to be helpful,
We
though.
saw 4 people with guns.
Yeah.
We killed
You
3
saw
of them.
you saw more than that.
Well, we saw 7, but we killed.
You
killed
saw
3.
the one guy down there. You saw the 3 guys you killed, and then you saw Gerald.
Oh, we saw at least 8.
3 other dudes that you didn't
All
know.
the guys on the patrol were different.
Yeah, they were different guys.
Oh.
How do you can't run a farm like that with just like 5 guys. It takes a crew of people.
Okay.
Like the original security guards, however many there were, they were the ones who were running this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure if you just bomb a few of them, you'd be good.
I don't have we don't have the time to waste bombs on it.
I can
Either
go
way,
kaboom kaboom.
either way, the job is finished. Pay up. That we can end the session here. Just pay up.
He'll fork over the money, but if you were ever to actually continue this, your reputation would take a hell of a hit.
No, it wouldn't. We got the job done.
Not with how information travels.
We got the job done.
You did some of the job. You got if I were
We came out there to get clothing, and we got clothing.
you got some clothing, but you were also out there to get camping supplies and a car and other parts, which you did not acquire. So if I had to grade you D-, you passed, but extremely barely.
Are you kidding me? We never promised camping gear.
Yeah.
We just promised clothes.
You walked. I mean, you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It
Regardless,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You're getting
won.
paid a decent amount of money.
We won. It's a one shot. We're not doing this shit again.
Yes.
Right. But I let's put it this way. Had you guys been stealthier, it would have worked out a lot better. And had you not just started killing people.
Welcome to how Justin plays one shots.
That's fine. Let Justin play one shots whenever he wants to play one shots.
Well,
I'm just glad you weren't dumb enough to try and break into the security room.
I even talked to them.
You talked to them slightly, and Gerald was there.
Yeah.
Poor Gerald.
Well, we could do the thing that we discussed possibly doing the last time we joined together.
Very subtle of you, Ashley.
I don't remember. You're gonna have to.
Story
basically so they had crappy childhoods. How about we tell stories of our stuff?
Oh God, right.
I mean, we have shit ton of time right now.
I guess we
got
did
40 minutes.
for the kids who died. Well, how crappy and how deep in the rabbit hole do we want to go? Because I've got
fun stories. Fun, like funny sort of things.
Like, I got a funny one that just happened today.
When you were a child today?
Oh, we're sticking with child stories, not just fun stories in general.
I would say we'll stick with children's stories since we just sent a bunch of children who went through what was possibly a PTSD-inducing situation.
Not for New Target.
No.
He has one.
Yeah, New Target got off with some great self-control rules.
Yeah.
Did real well.
Just straight up murdering people.
Well, like, I got fucked over by 2. That's literally what happened.
Cam got screwed in one way as well. Your
For
detachment.
yeah,
I don't see a single problem with
because
this.
Justin had to murder innocent people.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with that, he says.
As for my childhood, I was accidentally about wandered my way out of a camping ground. I was like 7.
Did you just like want to go exploring and then?
No, it was at this place called Kankakee State Park, and we had a pop-up camper, but there's no bathroom inside this camper, so you have to go to the public bathrooms and then go back.
Oh,
I made a wrong turn.
Ooh.
Kept wandering, almost made it to the front of the park. We were damn near the back. 3 hours.
Oh my!
I was gone.
Oh.
Good God! I bet your parents were super happy about that.
Oh yeah.
In
My dad about had a heart attack because he thought someone kidnapped me. I'm like, no, I took a wrong turn and couldn't get back.
And the immediate response was, "Dumbass."
As for camping, I have a similar sort of thing, but like, you know how they have those like really shitty tiny camping things?
Yeah.
I have 4 siblings.
Oh God!
We jam-packed in there. It was awful.
Man,
I don't camp.
I did a decent amount of camping when I was younger. I was in the Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts.
Imagine like an 8-foot sort of thing.
Actually, I'm not going to publicly say the name of the place where I went, but there was a point where I went there, and there was a guy who had some sway around there, and he actually, a couple of years back, got arrested and convicted of both possession of child pornography and child molestation. He was also a veteran, so that a lot of people took that really hard.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a friend who used to work there, and he was there in the middle of it when they just kind of... The cops just showed up and was like, oh, hey guys, how you doing? And then just walked away with the guy in handcuffs.
Jeez.
But that camp I went to was pretty intense. Because the first time I was there, it was my 8th grade... I was either an 8th grader, it was my freshman year of high school, and we had the camp that was farthest away from the mess hall. And back when there was a mess hall, stuff happened. It was a pretty large building, open, bunch of handmade wooden tables that previous years had made, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's Monday night, second day we were there, and the thunderstorm I described in the session was about what we went through. So we had to run up and down in the woods on a dirt road that was turning to mud very quickly while essentially a torrential thunderstorm dropped around us. Lightning bolts kind of everywhere. You couldn't really hear anything with how hard the rain was going. At one point, we saw a lightning bolt hit a tree, which fell on a camper, which there was somebody still nearby, and it broke their leg.
Oh, jeez.
And then we ended up being in a mess hall, which, by the way, is not meant to be there we aren't supposed to be there long term. We're supposed to be there for meals. We were trying to fall asleep on benches and tables after Uno got tiring until around 4 a.m.
Oh, boy.
So from 7 to 4 a.m., there were a couple, 500 people in a mess hall, bored to tears, couldn't sleep because of all the thunder and lightning. And when we left to walk back to our camp, we could just see lightning crackling through the sky. That happened 3 times that week, essentially.
God, that sucks.
It was terrifying, but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's this church thingy that I used to go to called Cadets, and every 3 or 4 years, they have this thing called Camporee. They have a different place because Cadets is something both Canada and America do, and they switch which country you go to each time. Like the time my brother went, they were in Iowa.
For the record, we live in Michigan. We're really close to Canada.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to
we might as well be southern Canada at this point.
Yes.
But
we're not that close.
We're pretty close.
We're less than 1,000 miles.
I could drive for 3.5 hours. I could be in Canada right now.
if you want
Easy.
to
Go through Detroit.
No,
Yeah, go through Detroit.
yeah,
Oh, if you go through
Detroit has the bridge.
Oh, I was thinking from here all the way up to the Sioux.
No.
Which that's
But
an
that's-
8-hour drive to Canada from.
yeah,
Either
that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But when my brother went, it was in Iowa, one of the hottest times they've ever had it, and there was no water anywhere nearby, so it sucked for him.
That sucks.
For me, the next time that happened was at Camp Northern Lights it was somewhere in right away from Toronto, I believe. So we went there. It was awesome. We were so excited because it was the first time out of the country, and it rained the entire week.
Oh my God,
we were there,
sucks.
and it's not like it was just drizzling. It was downpour, drizzle, 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 downpour. There were people. I was in 8th grade, and there were people up to their waists in mud.
Damn.
People, we actually had to get evacuated from the camp to a local hockey rink because we had.
Wait. So you were in Canada, and it got so bad and rained in the mud. You had to go to a hockey rink. That's the most Canadian thing I've ever heard. But what happened next? Did a moose come out and go, "Don't worry, kids, everything will be fine"?
Hey.
No, it was hilarious because this place is in a really hilly location. And my camp was the first one to flood because we were at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, God.
We had to make our own tents because that's what Cadets was
What?
about.
Oh, no.
It was like a more Christian version of Boy Scouts.
That's cool. Sounds cool, but those things could not have been watertight.
We had plastic because,
Yeah.
and we built it up a little bit to keep water out. We had a little river going through our camp.
I've been there before.
It was terrible but hilarious at the same time because they had all these events planned and they had to cancel every single plant.
Sucks to suck.
So we were sitting there, this other kid bawling his eyes out because he has no dry clothes.
Oh.
When they brought us to the hockey rink, they grabbed all our clothes and washed them. Threw them in a dryer fuck it. Dry them up. Get them dry clothes. Get them dry clothes. And I'm sitting there in 8th grade best week ever.
That sounds pretty intense.
It was quite literally the week after Munster, Indiana flooded.
I don't know what you're talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Way back in 8th grade, there was a huge storm that went through Illinois and Indiana. And there was a town that I lived right next to that was under about 6 feet of water.
Oh, God.
Oh.
There was a house that had a leak of natural gas that physically exploded.
Well, there goes that house.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Shrapnel exploded. We were like 10 miles away, and we could feel the concussion of the house.
Oh my god.
So, wait, did the water ignite the natural gas?
No,
Or was it just pressurized?
Pressurized.
Oh no!
Yeah, the whole entire area over there was just completely evacuated. There's been like mission relief places that have gone in there to help out, blah blah blah. It was just awesome because we were out of power for the entire week prior to going to Camporee, and everyone was joking around like, "This is training, guys," and we went there and it just rained.
And guess what? That's what it was.
Yep.
As bad as it sounds, I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, I would have been fine because I have a waterproof sleeping bag. Because
Yeah.
my dad will do a bunch of like camping. He'll sit there and do winter camping, so he's got like a shit ton of like camping
Your
stuff.
dad is crazy about camping though.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Like
Yeah,
we
I'm
got a
saying-
little hatchet, we got a little shovel.
He has a
those things are
mall.
awesome.
Like a legitimate mall. And I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know. I'm. Do you guys have any camping things?
I don't
I
have
hate
like,
camping.
That's fair.
Yeah.
like I don't have a lot. I mean, like we went camping a lot as a kid. I didn't have as bad as a riding experience as
You
you,
have-
but like we went.
You have motorcycle stories though.
I'm trying. My brain's big enough.
Your dad's
You
friend
and I
really
have the
broke his
camping
back.
stories.
Oh yeah. So this one's not exactly about me per se,
Go for it.
but so we have this guy, and I don't know if you can say like his name and stuff on here,
Don't.
but
Yeah, just be safe about it.
It's called.
when I was a kid, I kind of grew up with this guy that's like I don't know how many years older he is than me.
He's a man. He's
Yeah.
a grown ass man.
Is it John Doe?
Yeah, and I'll stick with that name too. So John Doe did like a shit ton of dirt biking. He still does, but at one point I don't remember if it was that he broke like his collarbone or something, or his back, or if it was like specifically his arms. But he couldn't use his
You
arms.
don't remember.
I remember.
He couldn't use his arms for like 6 months. So he's just like standing around there, and he had to have his mom help him with everything. And then one day, his mom was out, and like his girlfriend was there, and he had to pee, and he was like, "Oh God, Dad, I need you to undo my pants so I can pee. I gotta pee." And his dad's like, "No, you can either do it yourself, hold it, or just piss yourself right there. I'm not touching your pants."
I'm really grateful for all the years I had in Boy Scouts because I've learned to sleep anywhere. So there was one point I went to Binder Park Zoo.
Oh
That place
wait,
is
so
awesome.
We got to do an overnight.
What?
We
You
got to
lucky
stay.
son of a bitch.
We got to stay overnight in Wild Africa.
Okay, so for the record,
Oh
for
my
the
God, I would
listeners,
love that.
Binder Park Zoo is a
Huge zoo.
it's half petting zoo, half huge ass zoo.
No, you're not thinking of
Oh.
Binder Park Zoo. You're
No, oh,
thinking
Boulder
of
Park.
the Boulder Park.
No, Binder Park
Park,
Zoo.
It's stupid big
It's
though.
stupid big. It's got a bunch of rare animals in it. We got red pandas. The big draw is the giraffes, and the literally
I don't
like
remember them having pandas. I remember.
red pandas.
Oh yeah.
The small cute things that you don't know how they survive in the wild because they're so fucking adorable.
It's really cool
They're
because they
kinda
used to,
shit.
because like I
They are.
remember when I was a
assholes.
kid, since we went camping in all these places.
No,
There was
like
this
they're
one-
bad animals.
There was like this one museum thing, and for a while when I was a kid, they originally thought that red pandas were extinct.
What?
I'm serious.
Like on the museum, like plaques?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, red pandas have gone extinct, or maybe it would have like a specific breed, and then they just kind of popped back.
Okay, anyway, I was at this place. This place is massive, so it's split into two parts for the zoo. One part is an average like outdoor zoo with some really good enclosures, a nice boardwalk, and even a kid-ish area. Like there's like a giant, really cool sculpture of a dinosaur. But the other part is what they call Wild Africa. And like I said before, this thing has zebra. This thing has giraffes, and a couple of different
Wildebeest.
There's
I think this might be a couple, but
There's a little like statue out there that looks like a dead zebra,
Yes.
and people will go and be like, is that thing dead
and
rotting out there?
it's in the trees.
It's in the trees.
I believe it. Is it the one?
No, I'm talking about like the actual
Oh.
zebra that you're like, it looks, I think it was by the lion part of it, and that's why everyone's like, what the fuck?
There's no lions there.
Oh, no, you're right.
It's basically
but
the
there was-
poaching and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
But
Anyway.
it looked like it'd been eaten. You'd literally look at it and you're like, oh, it's a statue.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a huge place, and we got to like stay after the park had closed, and we did a bit of walking around, and we had pizza and whatnot,
So awesome.
and we got to get past like animals. Like they had a couple of snakes. They had the Madagascar cockroach. So a cockroach the size of your finger, and they're like, "Do you want to touch it?" I'm like, "Fuck no!"
Yeah.
You get that thing. It's a hissing cockroach too.
Ah.
See, that's one, it's just. I'm like, that thing will kill me in my sleep. But there was actually Boy Scouts and there was a Girl Scout troop there as well. The Boy Scouts got to stay in a restaurant. The Girl Scouts got to stay in a place that they had like hammocks and things.
Nice.
So the girls got all the nice, comfortable hammocks. We all slept on hard concrete.
Ooh.
Hard, cold concrete. And we got bedspreads that were only 3 feet long, so it didn't cover your entire body. And basically, it felt like you were laying on a phone, like an OtterBox. So
Did you guys know you were doing this ahead of time?
Oh
or
yeah.
No?
Well, we didn't know the sleeping conditions. We knew that we were going there overnight.
Oh, I would have brought my comfy sleeping bag and be like, fine.
Oh, we brought sleeping bags, but like hard concrete is different from like the ground and things. This is meant to have like tables run across it or whatever. It's built to be like lasting. You don't sleep on this thing. I didn't get a lot of sleep that night. But it did teach me to sleep for a while. And we actually got to see them let the animals like into their enclosures. Like we got to see zookeepers like throwing down food for the monkey exhibits. And we're like, look, Zookeeperus apius, and we just kind of pointed and laughed at them. And they got to let the monkeys out, and they were like, whoa! And we're like, oh! Because we're just a bunch of fucking kids.
Mm-hmm. That sounds awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. I never got to do anything unique like that, but my family does have what I refer to as the Friesma curse.
The
Okay.
English, please.
My last name curse.
Ah.
Did you forget?
Oh,
yeah.
Is it like with us where like we have the curse of like after we order our food someplace it just gets stupid busy for whatever reason, or whenever we get the first night it just downpours.
You said curse. I heard freeze-muckers. I'm like,
no, I heard Friesma curse.
I'm like,
Friesma curse.
okay.
It is, for some reason, every time we plan any sort of camping thing, back when it was with my dad, because he was the big camper of our family, anytime we had any sort of thing planned, we checked the weather. Sunny days. We check it a week before. Sunny days. We get there, rains.
Ooh.
Never failed. And sometimes it'd be so bad that we'd have like a foot of standing water because it rained so much. And it's just downpours. We're like, shit, what are we supposed to do? This sucks. And we had that going down the Smoky Mountains. It just downpoured all the time. And we're going hiking and it just started downpouring. We're like,
Oh no.
this sucks. I'm going home.
Yeah, that sounds pretty crappy. And then of course there's Mike the snapping turtle. Okay, so at that camp I mentioned earlier, it's in the middle of the woods. It's like a 2-hour drive from where we're at now. I think. I don't remember exactly. But they have a lake, and in the lake they actually have like muskie and pike, because it's like a part of a string of lakes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one snapping turtle they call Big Mike. And Big Mike is this he's enormous. He's missing a front leg, and he's missing one of his eyes, and a blue light apparently shines out of his eyes if you can get close enough without him trying to murder you. And I remember at one point they would catch him multiple times in a week, because they would try and relocate him and he'd come back, or they'd put him in a trash can and he would knock the trash can over and get out when no one was looking.
Damn.
They would even like bungee cord it shut. He would open it and get out.
Wait, they literally just tried throwing away a turtle and murdering it?
They didn't want to kill it. They wanted because that's not what scouts do. You don't just kill a turtle.
But they're
So you're
nice,
just-
good meat.
Yeah, that's not how this works. You're supposed to respect nature.
Oh.
Fuck nature.
Not how nature treats itself.
Not how nature treats itself. It's probably one of the scout code things I haven't thought about in years.
Okay, whatever.
It's a Protestant organization. It's what it does.
Well, it's
It's
kind
a
of like...
God's creature.
Yeah, it's
Well, like
one of God's creatures. You have to respect for God. Yeah, because respect isn't there to include God's creatures.
Think of it as this rule that
It
like
was
I've
a
grown
giant
up
hissing
with.
cockroach.
It's the leave nothing behind but footprints and take nothing but pictures.
The
It's kind
only-
of that idea.
The only time I've ever been like, that's fair, is caving.
Caving.
Because
Yes.
those don't recover.
Yes, those do not recover. Splunking.
Like if you go into caves, that's a really delicate ecosystem in there
Yes.
because of how stale it is in there and how little things actually change over time.
Mm-hmm.
Like It is.
That's the only one I've ever been like, that's completely fair.
I believe
Never
it's actually,
done anything
I
like
believe
that.
it's
Neither
actually,
have I, but...
I believe it's actually a federal crime to damage one of those.
Yeah, you do
Like,
not,
if you even, like, break a stalagmite or stalactite, it's a federal crime of prison and lots of money.
Jesus.
Because it takes thousands, and I mean thousands of years for it to go even a couple inches.
For example, there was a popular cave in Missouri, and just because people were walking, like, just going through, like, with tour groups and everything, and it, like, ruined the economy just from the body heat of human beings walking around.
Like, they're so delicate that you will screw everything over with just the slightest change.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gradual change kind of thing. So, like, they ended up warping rocks, and things started breaking and whatnot. It just became unsafe.
Yeah. Also, they would do and they would actually, like, shut off all lights. And apparently it's the darkest thing imaginable.
There's literally no light inside.
Yeah.
You can't.
You put your hand like this, and you do not see it.
Mm-hmm. I would love to try that at some point because it sounds cool.
It's actually kind of
terrifying. Yeah, I know.
It triggers my claustrophobia.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Have you done it before?
Oh yeah. I went into Mammoth Caves back in like 6th grade with the cadet thing, and we all went in there. We had one guy fall in. It was like in the middle of winter. We had one guy accidentally fall into the water, and he about got hypothermia. Blah blah blah. No one liked the kid anyway.
Oh my god!
Okay.
It's like, man, I wish we had forgotten him.
No.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, he fell in a squeeze? Fuck him.
No.
Anybody know where he is? I think he'll be behind us at some point.
Seriously though, this kid got kicked out of the campouts that we would go to because he would piss on other kids' tents.
Jesus,
What?
he sounds
Yeah.
like garbage.
Oh yeah, he was a terrible person, and I do not.
I don't think he fell. I think he got pushed.
He legitimately fell. I was in the group with him, and he literally, his foot slipped, and he went in, and I was sitting there like, yes! But I was evil.
But going back to the darkness thing,
Cam, did you know that you were claustrophobic before then, or did it happen? You were like, nah, guys, I can't do this.
I was like, nah, guys,
Okay.
fuck this shit.
Okay, because I was just curious.
We all had the helmets with the lights, and they're like, all right, all of you turn off your lights. Turned it off. I'm like, no. Fuck you, I need my light.
No, that's perfectly fair. I was just curious.
We did a darkness thing my senior year of high school. I had physics that year, and I had an awesome physics teacher. I loved this guy. He was super cool. Like, we did really cool experiments, like when we were learning about like angles and gravity and whatnot. We went onto the football field and we shot water balloons.
Yeah.
We had a contest. Anyway, one of them was on light and how it works. So he actually took one of the science rooms he had and he
dark roomed it, taped it up.
Dark roomed it. I mean, pitch black. Like, we couldn't see under the doors.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't see anything. And he sent he's like, all right, I'm gonna send one of you guys outside, and I want one of you guys to hold he hands them a sign and says, I want you guys to hold it up. You know, just stand there and hold it up. And it's like, okay. So he opens up the tiniest pinprick of light. I mean, it was like you would just stuck a pin and pulled it out, and it showed, and we could see the reflection of it in the our eyes were able to take out enough light. We could see the reflection of like what color the sign was in the whiteboard.
Wow.
Like, I think it was this. There's the dumb commercial. It's like, your eyes are so good. If it was completely blackout and clear, you could see. I think it's 300 meters away. You could see a candle.
If the Earth was completely flat and there was no extra lights, you could see a candle 10 miles away.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an experiment that's how they proved the speed of light. That it wasn't instantaneous. Basically, they just had a rotating thing in front of a candle, and some dude was sitting back there being like taking notes.
That sounds like
it was absurd.
The easiest paycheck, but also like asininely long. Like, oh,
yes,
this is what my life has turned into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have many other good stories other than that.
Like, I don't exactly have a lot of fun stories.
Well, I think we should keep it fun for now. We can always tell more stories later. I have a lot more stories than I thought I did originally, because I guess my childhood was kind of fucked up.
Mine's not. Mine was super boring. Because as a kid, if I didn't want to do anything, I didn't do it. If I didn't like a meal, I would not eat for the night. I would just go to bed hungry, and I'd be like, I don't want to eat it. No,
yeah,
so I won't.
My parents do that, but we were very active kids.
Oh, so you needed that food.
We needed that food, and they're like, Mom, I'm hungry. Plop. frozen cold. We're like, oh, microwave.
I think I had the most different childhood experience because for a long time, from like birth till like I was 10, it was just my mom and I. So living with a single parent and then on the weekends going to my grandparents afforded me some interesting experiences overall. But I don't want to go too into that because that's getting into sob stories, and I've gotten into fights of who's the shittiest dad before.
Oh God.
And I'll fight about that. But that's dumb and boring, and we already have a terrible parent.
Do you have any Christian school stories?
Define what parts, because I do have some.
I got nothing. I don't know, because I don't know where to begin with that.
Okay, with Christian school stories, we want to talk about how shitty the teachers, the food, the kids are.
The food was specially shitty?
The food was especially garbage. Okay, so
You got food of yours? You goddamn motherfuckers! We had to bring our own.
we had to pay.
Like poor people.
At first I went to
Okay, before we begin, my mom was legitimately a lunch lady for like 10 years. So I know the underside that it's actually just awful.
If you are listening to this and you have children, please make your own lunch and give it to them. It might be a touch more expensive, or if you're smart, cheaper, but your children will live an extra 10 years because of one dish in particular that I have eaten. So this was actually, when I first went to school, I went to a public school till my mother got married, and then I went to a Catholic school. The Catholic school is where the food took a...
Oh, so you know what public school lunch was before.
Yeah, I know what public school was. Honestly, Catholic school got even worse. At least in public school, I could look forward to pizza bagels.
They had those?
We had pizza bagels.
You fucker, we had vegetable pizzas, as in like healthy alternative pizza.
This school was in a bad district, so we didn't get the funding for the healthy stuff.
Oh god.
We got just the slopped out. Half the time the pizza bagels were burnt.
What?
Like on the underside there'd be burnt parts. But when I went to Catholic school, there was one dish they served us. Well, get ready for this. They call it egg scramble. We call it slop. I'm fairly certain this thing moved. This was some sort of amalgamation of like cheese, eggs, sausage, and some sort of white cream.
To be clear, those were not real eggs.
Those were not real eggs. But basically, this thing was it was foul. And like you could...
Was it gelatin-like?
You could pick it up with a fork and it would just like not really drip or tear off. It would just kind of ooze
like a comic.
Like a comic.
It just goes and it just jiggles around on your fork.
And then this stuff, I think it moved on its own. It was sentient. It was the white goop. I mean, I did not eat it. When I saw what day, I'm like, my mother's like, okay, what do you want? Because we could choose from, we could choose hot lunch, we could choose hot dog, we could choose salad bar, or we could choose cold lunch. And that would be how the bill is done for us. Mm-hmm. I would beg my mother, just let me get salad bar. I'll make myself a peanut butter and jelly because their hot dogs taste like ass.
Turkey hot dogs.
They were just the shitty hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
They made
the ones that are still like pressed. They're like octagonal.
Yes, and they're not good. And even the salad bar was bad because obviously there was peanut butter and jelly, but they had the big knives that can't cut anything, but the peanut butter and jelly would be in like trays,
like big old
like
foot long trays.
Like foot long trays. You would just have to kind of scoop into there. But the worst part was the butter. They literally gave you there was this giant slab hunk of butter, and I'm talking like a huge like cubic foot of butter. And you would have to hack your way through it with whatever that crappy...
Oh, it was not warm either, was it then?
It was just solid.
Oh,
it didn't matter. It was solid, and it spread about as well as wood.
Oh my god.
So even if you managed to get it onto the bread, you would like have to smash the bread into almost like a tortilla.
Like it just destroys your bread.
It just destroyed it, and then biting into it, you would bite through it, but it would just stick to your teeth.
Yeah. Never eat butter. Like, I never put butter in my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It was always just peanut butter. Like, a shit ton of peanut butter and, like, a little slab of jelly.
People put regular butter into peanut butter and jelly?
What? That's what you were talking about.
No, I was just talking about putting butter on bread.
Oh, yeah, no. People do that.
That's insane.
I know someone who puts peanut butter on their waffles.
Hey, that's actually really good.
I know people
it is?
I like Nutella on my waffles.
You mean chocolate?
Yes.
Okay.
Like as a treat, as a kid, what I do is I'd slap peanut butter, and if we had like little Hershey chocolates or whatever, I just sprinkle it on there, and I was out the door.
They see.
Don't knock it until you try it.
I'm gonna knock it.
Hey, I used to eat shit like I would have the egg breakfast sandwiches with like syrup on it. I experimented the hell out of my food when I was a kid. I even made like this weird like cooked salad with like cooked potatoes in it, and I'd eat it.
Oh my god!
I made my dog sick.
To be fair, I did once make a Starburst sandwich when I was a kid. I used to love Starburst, and when I was with my grandparents, they'd buy me like 2 packages, and I'd just power through those in like a day. And so at one point I'm like, I want to have all this at once. I want to get all the flavors. So I took the time, unwrapped enough Starburst to cover a piece of bread, so like an entire package and a half, put another piece of bread on top of it, and began to eat it.
It's like...
Was it good?
No.
I don't feel like Starburst complimented the bread.
Yeah, I mean...
I think I ended up just opening up the bread and eating the Starburst with bits of bread on it.
Yeah.
You can't let that shit go to waste.
Man, Starburst was my favorite thing. Now it's Twix. Slut for Twix.
Twix are delicious.
I like it's weird, because I've never had a sweet tooth. I don't eat candy. It's just not my thing. Like, someone can hand me candy, I'll be like, no, I don't need it.
Speaking of which, how did you like that zucchini, or did you not try it?
I've not tried it.
Damn.
My
family makes zucchini pie, and it tastes like apple pie with a lemon zest. Like, you wouldn't, like, here's the thing, Phil, if I fed you the zucchini pie and didn't tell you that's what it was, you would not think that zucchini.
Okay.
Zucchini's pretty useful, though. It's pretty versatile.
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
I've shredded zucchini into pasta and mixed it with, like, Chef Boyardee ravioli, and it's delicious.
Zucchini is just really good. Like,
yeah.
A lot of people, like... So, it was funny because my chiropractor was even like...
We're just...
It's a podcast. This is going to happen.
Well, my chiropractor was even like, God, I never even heard of zucchini until I moved to Michigan. So apparently zucchini, like a bunch of zucchini stuff is a Michigan thing.
So I'm going to be surprised. I've literally never heard... Like, until I've met your family, that's never been a thing. Like, I knew zucchini was a sort of vegetable. I never knew people used it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. You can even just slice up and fry it like
the
squash.
The real thing with zucchini is, I've heard this from farmers, is you always make too much. Like, it grows like you wouldn't believe.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like there are people who, they will show up to other places with baskets of zucchini, and people will turn them away. Because they're like, we don't want
too
Well, no,
much.
like, so here's the thing, though, too, is that, like...
What's the nutritional value of zucchini?
Pretty good, because it's a decent vegetable.
Like,
is it like a cabbage sort of thing? Or
No,
is it like
no, it's related to the cucumber.
I have a zucchini at home that we didn't use, so I can show you what it literally is.
I know what it is. We've did it with kebabs.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like, the way it grows, I believe it grows on, like, bunches, kind of like pumpkins almost. And
right.
You pick it that way.
And
but
like,
they just grow so dense.
I remember last year I got some freaking ridiculous huge zucchini. Like, I'm trying to think of how big, like, the size is between my hands. I'd say that's like a good, like, 2 feet. And it was just 2 feet long. And then it was like, I don't know if that's like 6 inches thick. Like this thing was fucking huge.
Okay.
No, it was literally like that wide.
Oh, Justin's looking up something.
I looked up a fruit that I have heard of that I've never actually seen, but every time I hear of it, I get scared. It's called a durian.
Yes, I
Was it
want
that
a
spiky
durian.
one?
Yes, it's the spiky.
It is the worst smelling fruit, but it tastes apparently amazing.
Okay, so I heard that. So I was talking to someone who is half Filipino and half something else, and he was like, my grandma would just go into the backyard, peel it, cut it in half, open it up, and just put some lemon and eat it raw.
Yeah, no,
and it's just
durians are actually, I think if I remember correctly, they're a pretty soft fruit.
Yes.
Which is why they smell so terrible, because the odors they go through.
There is a prickly outside, and with a very soft
and you
inside.
can just break them open and just go to town.
Aren't they like very closely related to pineapples?
I was about to say, if that's the case, then I definitely am not going to try one.
No.
I'm allergic to an enzyme that is found in pineapple and not in, like, other citrus fruits. And if I eat pineapple, my throat's automatically going to start swelling up, and it hurts like a motherfucker.
I mean, that's what you get with that's what you get with GMOs.
GMOs?
Genetically modified fruit. There are only 3 original citrus fruits, and I believe lemon's the only one that we still eat. Because, like, things like Oranges are a subspecies of a certain one that we've made ourselves. Same thing with like kiwis and stuff like that. I'll have to take a quick look for it.
For the record, according to Wikipedia, some people regard the durian as having a pleasantly sweet fragrance. Bleh. Others find the aroma overpowering and revolting. The smell evokes reaction from a deep appreciation of intense disgust and has been described variously as rotten onions, turpentine, and raw sewage.
What's turpentine?
That is thinner.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm just doing this now. Yeah, most cultivated citrus is a natural or artificial hybrid of 4 species: citron, pomelo, mandarin, and pipetta. So things like oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes, and tangerines. Those are actually all technically GMOs that we have naturally or artificially created.
To be fair, so are carrots.
And corn.
Yeah, corn is like
corn
fucking
as we know
crazy.
it does not exist in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like have you ever seen natural corn?
Oh yeah, it's like really
they're
small.
Tiny, they're green, and they're inedible.
Yeah.
So if anybody, we don't eat GMOs, then you better stop eating corn and about half of your citrus fruit.
Yeah.
Actually, all of your
Like-
citrus fruit.
Like,
No,
you can't eat
you'll
an
find
apple.
you'll
Yeah.
actually no
or
you can
banana.
they do have like little small corns, but you'd find it more in like soup like stuff.
Yeah, like a lot of Asian places have
Right.
it. Like in
Corn.
this,
Right.
baby corn.
But even then, those are slightly different.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we've traveled really far. We started from finishing up a session to go to camping to food
I-
to now talking about GMOs.
I legitimately looked up bananas for like half an hour.
Yeah,
The
well,
history of bananas.
the thing
Oh
is-
yeah, because
the
you
thing
got
is-
after me for not knowing what the Banana Republic was, besides just a brand name.
Okay, here's the other thing: is if a certain if we have a disease that could kill one banana farm, it could kill all of them because they're all genetic clones.
It's like the potato famine.
Yeah, well, that was a singular bite, but actually, that's
Oh, there was a disease that was killing up
bananas. But
at some point.
that was the other. Okay, you ever had a banana flavored Laffy Taffy?
Ugh,
And you know how it doesn't taste like banana?
I don't like
Yeah.
bananas. To
It
begin
used
with.
to, because that used to be a species of banana they used for the flavoring that no longer exists.
They're just like horrifyingly copying like the liquid of it.
No, that's just like the flavor profile of the other banana species that
Oh my
died
God.
out. So
Holy
when you
shit.
eat a banana Laffy Taffy, you are eating the taste of an extinct fruit.
Well, it tastes disgusting.
It is god awful. Why they still make
I-
it, only Satan
I
knows.
enjoy it.
That's fine.
I actually enjoy it. It's weird.
That's alright.
Well, you also like black licorice.
That is true.
That is fucking good, man.
then once
Especially
All I
the
taste is
sea
black
salt.
pepper. That's all I taste
Oh,
in
I can't.
in
do
black
licorice.
licorice. It
tastes
just tastes like black
If
pepper.
you want something that tastes like that has the flavor of black licorice, but other than that is also exceptionally delicious, my roommate that I used to live with, he made Jaeger brownies.
What's a Jaeger brownie?
You replace
Like-
the water with Jaeger.
Oh,
And so at one
That
point,
seems like a little bit alcoholic.
it burns all the
It
alcohol
burns
off.
off that.
Oh.
Whenever
The
you
alcohol bakes off.
Whenever
Okay.
you cook alcohol, like beer or anything that has alcohol into it, the alcohol burns
There's a
out.
low boiling point.
Okay.
Like there's like pineapple cake where you'll just like have
Like
alcohol in it
rub.
and you'll set it on fire and then it burns that out.
and it leaves the flavor.
Right.
At one point, he got a bottle of absinthe.
Excuse me?
So
Where did he get that?
Not-
That's totes illegal.
How's absinthe?
No, you can get absinthe. It's just not absinthe.
Okay.
It's like it's a absinthe is an extremely dangerous and powerful alcohol.
It's like 17% alcohol?
no higher than that.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, is it like moonshine?
It's basically stronger than moonshine.
Oh,
you can get it in
shit.
Canada, and that's about it.
Yeah,
you can
it's-
find weaker varieties in
That
Iraq.
will... You know how normally alcohol doesn't make you, like, see things? That will make you see things.
That'll
God.
fuck. There's a reason it's legal. Anyway, he got a bottle of the somewhat weaker stuff, and he decided, Jaeger brownies I like, I'm gonna make absinthe brownies. So he removed all of the water from the recipe, except for a little bit, added some absinthe, a small bit of sugar, and I saw him pour the batter for this. Now, normally when you pour batter, it pours out and it like pulls the bottom. This slid out of it into
Oh,
the thing.
no.
He didn't take the time to like
Scoop, like, whip
he
it
didn't,
in.
he didn't need to. It was just,
Oh,
it just
no.
he mixed it together and it just slid out like it was a non-stick pan. So he baked this and it didn't bake evenly. It didn't rise or flatten out at all.
It's gonna taste fucking disgusting.
He cut one, he handed it to me. I took a bite and I shit you not, this was the most moist and tender
Oh my
brownie.
God.
It was incredible, except the taste was revolting. So like if he had added fuck ton of sugar. That could have been one of the greatest things I've eaten. It was a weird ass brownie, but like
Like, it was like a...
It would be the best fucking thing
at
ever
one-
if you added more sugar.
At
Is
one
that
point, I
what you're
made
getting at?
brownies, and I forgot baking soda, so it didn't rise, and it was just like condensed baked brownie. And I was like, fuck, it's delicious. I don't give a shit.
exactly. Like it was just this extremely bitter black licorice style, but whew, man,
I did something like that with making like chocolate chips cookies too. I forgot to put baking
Yeah,
soda.
it was like, fuck, it's still good.
Oh yeah,
it's still
it
good.
just looked like
but,
shit.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
we
Quick tip for cooking though: if you use hot boiling water in with your batter instead of regular water, it will make it light and fluffy.
You can't confirm that yet. You've never
No.
tried it.
I've seen it and like okay.
You saw it on a cooking show.
Yeah, and they have an
from all-
actual cooking credit.
From all
It
of us
fucking
Lucidity Break
works.
podcast, we want to give you guys all the baking tips and camping tips and all the little tips about whatever.
We'll
We
post a link in the comments or something. I don't know. I don't
comment
fucking
short.
care.
We will see you guys next time on Lucidity Break podcast.
The
Thank
baking
you.
podcast. The
baking
bullshit.
podcast.